Happy Thursday. I had to think for a moment what day it was. Week's been kind of a blur for me. I don't know about any of you. But Ellie, welcome in. Cray, welcome in. Meg, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well. To you and anyone who is lurking, I really appreciate you all coming to hang out. We're going to continue our Ultimate Decades Challenge. I'm not sure how long of a stream this one is going to be. I'm going to be honest, it's been a very bad brain week. Those of you who have been on my channel for a while, you know that I struggle with chronic headaches and migraines. And it's not been a really great week for me on the neuro side. But Pinky, Sarah, welcome in, you two. Good to see you. Thanks for collecting your daily blankets. But yeah, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to last because my head is actually hurting a little bit right now. I'm trying to mitigate it. But I really wanted to hang out. So this might end up being a shorter stream than I planned when I posted my schedule at the beginning of the week. But wherever we leave off today, we'll pick up on Saturday. Oh, you got a pink blanket, Pinky. I love that for you. Yeah, it's just one of those things that I deal with. Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of like a manageable level right now. So, and I really wanted to hang out. I hate canceling streams. I hate it because I love hanging out with you all. So I really didn't want to do that. Bluma, welcome in, love. You got a royal purple blanket tonight. Very fancy. Cray, you also struggle with chronic migraines? Yeah. Yeah, so it is just one of those things that it's like you're used to it, but sometimes it makes life kind of difficult. But like I said, I really wanted to hang out with you all. I wanted to continue our thing, see if we can advance the romance of Alice even after the revelation of Mabel being our boy Adam's soulmate. Now Mabel's already married. Who knows if that'll cause something down the line. Yeah. And yeah, and I got to I love that I have, my coworkers trust me with their feelings and everything. But when I just get into work and I put down my bag and a coworker comes in around 8 a.m., closes the door and says I'm having a panic attack, I'm like, oh, it's going to be one of those days. Yeah, Mabel is already married, but Alice is not. So but yeah, it's been one of those days. But we do what we can. We manage. Yeah, no. Like I said, I love that my coworkers know that my office is a safe space that they can come to if they need a place to calm down, get a cup of tea, just take a minute to gather themselves, provided I'm not in a meeting. Thankfully, today I had no meetings, so I was able to help support a coworker. But it does take kind of like an emotional toll to be that support for someone else. You know what I mean? Especially when you're already not feeling well. But I am happy to provide that for coworkers and friends when I'm able. Just one more thing on the day, I'm not complaining about it. Like I said, I was very, very happy that she felt comfortable with me to do that, trusted me with that, and I was able to be there for her in that capacity. But yeah, it's just like I said, it's just one of those things. It's like I love most of my coworkers, especially the ones that I have this kind of relationship with. And I know that they've been there for me in the vice versa. So, you know, that's and I had to, one of the reasons I was a little late starting is I forgot that there was a Sims update on Tuesday because I wasn't able to stream on Tuesday, so I had to update my game, and then I didn't have time to actually check that any of the mods broke or anything, so hopefully they're still working. Otherwise I'll see if I can fix anything Saturday morning. But we will go into our game here. It is summer of 1300. Christina, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Alright, so we're going in. We are, of course, back on the Rinbury family farm. And we've got, of course, Hob and Adam and Rick, Richard and Mathilde. Hope nothing went wrong. Yeah, hopefully all the mods are good after the update and stuff, because I did not have time to like do a thorough check on any of them. I need to get with MC Command Center and get it to stop like auto marrying people off, because I had to clean a little bit of that up before stream as well. But other than that, we're doing good. You know, we've got our farm here and all the things, our little house. We're still eating a lot of gruel, but we've got our little sheepies. We've got the little sheepies. And we're courting Alice, so hopefully we can marry her around end of summer would be nice, I think. And yeah, so we'll see how long I last, how long my brain gives me. I am hydrating. I am trying to stay hydrated to hopefully help mitigate the migraine symptoms that I'm trying to like control here. Of course, Adam is super flirty right now because he met his soulmate near the end of Saturday's episode. But it is not meant to be because she is already married and actually has 3 children with her current husband. Yes, quaint Farminen. Quaint Farminen, yes. But yeah, we are heading into summer. It is late on Saturday, last day of spring, so we're just wrapping up spring to go into summer. Adam, why don't you wash up at the well? Oh, geez, not this. I don't want to, no. I'm not doing the cozy thing right now. Alright, wash your hands. Everard, if you did the laundry, why don't you at least hang it on the clothesline? Silly boy. Alright. Ignore the phantom car. I actually had to delete one of the NPCs because she was kind of auto-married to someone that didn't make sense, and apparently that family did not get saved in my gallery. So I was like, okay, well, that one just, you know, she died. She died. That one died. So one NPC is dead as a result of MC Command Center doing stuff, messing with my NPCs. Soulmate could be good best friend too. Yeah, I totally believe in platonic soulmates, personally. Um, but the way the mod is it's supposed to be like romantic soulmate, the way the mod set it up. So yeah, Mabel Langston, who he has good compatibility with and is soulmates with, and they get an auto like slight friendship and romance bar. When soulmates meet as part of the death counter number one. One NPC has been killed off. Poor Beatricia Percy has died at the age of 14 in the spring of 1300 due to illness, is how I'm framing it. But don't worry, there's lots of other NPCs, and I can always make more. We can always make more NPCs. That is not a problem. Alright, let's make sure. No, you're not supposed to spray for bugs. Yes, you can like gardening. I would prefer that you like gardening, but you should not be spraying for bugs because you would not have a bug sprayer in 1300. Okay, go to sleep. She died of love sickness. Well, considering MC Command Center decided to auto-marry her to a guy like 3 times her age in our spreadsheet. Sure. We'll go with that. Micah, welcome in, love. How are you? Let's see. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket, Micah. Alright. I'm okay. I'm managing. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming tonight because I have been dealing with a little bit of a headache. But I'm doing my best because I wanted to hang out anyway. Now would everyone just go to bed so that it can actually be summer? I need to refer to my spreadsheet. We can plant some wheat. Boo, not the headache. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it's not been a great brain week for me. Honestly, I'm gonna, like, being straight with y'all, I had, like, a week-long migraine a year ago. It was, like, exactly a year ago. I had, like, a week-long migraine at the same time. And I think it's part of it is just this time of year is not good for me as we head towards winter solstice. Because, like, when I lived in Alaska, December was always really, really hard for my brain and stuff. I think I'm just not... I think it's the lack of sunlight and everything, and it's just, like, messing with my neurochemistry a bit. Because this final, like, couple weeks lead up to solstice, is always pretty hard on my brain. But thank you for the hug, Micah. I appreciate it. All right, Matilda, what you doing? You're hungry. It's a good time for you to get up, actually. So let's do that. Let's see. Yeah. All right. We could... We have actual vegetables now. Hold on. Adam's got them in his inventory. We need to put them in the fridge. I'm sorry, the larder. We got to put them in the larder. We have cabbage. And shrooms. And some green peas. And lots of carrots. So we can make some stuff. We can make some stuff that's not just gruel anymore. Yes, I'm so glad you're excited for Ultimate Decades, Bluma. Kai, thank you for the lurk and for collecting your daily blanket. Enjoy your lurk, love. I hope you're doing well. All right, Matilda, you want to make something? Let's make something. Let's do... What are the meal options? We don't have chickens yet. That's been one of our goals. We actually have enough money. Should we buy a chicken coop? Oh, is it low? I've been having... How about now? Is it better? Is that better? Testing? Testing? Is it better? Are we doing better? Can you hear me now? Anything? I've been having a little trouble with my mic this week. I'm not really sure why. It's good? Okay, thank you, Christina. Okay. So we got a yes to get chickens. Okay, you can hear me, Cray? Okay. If the music is too loud, I can turn that down. Let's see. Because we can finally afford, let's, you know, press our advantage as best we can before famine happens. Chicken coop. Where are you? I don't know, Bluma. Is it your Twitch volume? Like not your device volume, but your Twitch volume maybe? That's the only thing I can think of. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot that I have a goose mod. We can have geese at some point. By the way, just fun fact there. We could have a geese at some point. Some goose. It's all 100%, but it's okay. I don't know. Goose. OMG, yes, geese. I don't think we're gonna do geese yet, but we will definitely get geese in the future. Because geese are definitely like a more, I don't know. I don't know if it was the case back then. I haven't done a huge amount of research into like the animal farming practices of the 14th century yet. Let's see. Roosters are 100 for... Well, we can't afford a rooster and a hen, so we're just going to get a hen, or we could get 2 hen chicks. I lean towards 2 hen chicks. Yes, we will get geese eventually. but it's more practical right now to raise a couple hen chicks or just grab a whole hen for the immediate benefit rather than get a geese. But yes, I do have a mod that lets me get geese. I'm pretty sure I have a mod that lets me get like pigs and stuff too. But geese seem more like higher end as far as like agriculture, like as far as like raising geese, they sound expensive. I don't know. If you all know more about like the history of geese farming, let me know. I'm going to start us out with a couple hen chicks because we can afford 2 hen chicks. Let's see. Now, we were going to look at making some food. We can make some true pottage. Eat something other than gruel for once. See, chickies! If you got name suggestions for our 2 hen chicks, let me know. Adam, get up. Let's see, maybe let's make sure. Okie dokie. Okay. Alright, Rick, come eat some pottage. Yummy pottage. It looks good. Looks good. Looks like it's got like carrots and greens and a nice thick broth. Alright. Okay, they're getting on better terms, maybe. Yeah. Now, it is Sunday, so we are going to need to take them to church. Take me to church. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ooh, we can shear for wool. Dude, why you so stinky? Go wash up. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Oh, they're hungry. Okay, we need to feed the sheepies. Let's get washed up. Thank you for the lurk, Ellie. Let's see. Okay. Not great quality, but we do have some brown wool. That we can get some money for. Alright. Rick, can you come grab the chickie? Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Can we put out some feed with some of our last remaining simoleons? Bouncy sheeps. Adam, what you doing? Listening to Hob. I guess he's giving you some advice. Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous, so you don't feel put on the spot. But just know that we're really glad you're here. If you want to stay lurky, we appreciate it. If you want to hop into chat, that's cool too. But do what you're comfortable with. Thanks for joining. All right. Oh my gosh, stop it. I'm not doing cozy traditions, cozy celebrations, whatever you call it. I'm not doing that right now. Can I have it be like, no? Oh my gosh, I can't dismiss it. That's annoying. All right. Let's see. Finish watering. see. All right, we really will need to take the family over to church here. Get some socialization in. If we're lucky, Alice will be there as well. We could invite her along to make sure she'll be at church. Yeah, all right, you're almost done with that. We can hang. Well, maybe not. All right, let's go ahead and travel. No, I want Adam to be the one to initiate the travel, actually. Oh dear. Alice looks like she may have ended up a casualty. Hold on. Let me save. I'm gonna go to Manage Worlds real quick. Make sure that Alice is actually, like, not too horribly affected by this week's sim update. I thought because our... Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's see. Okay, she looks fine. She looks fine. We'll see how she looks in gameplay, but she looks fine here. She got such pretty eyes. All right. She looks fine there, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how she looks in gameplay. Hopefully it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Adam, let's go to church. We got to worship the Watcher. She looks a little off here. But we're going to make sure her and her parents and our family are all at church. May you run a friendly poll of medieval theme? Yes. Yes. Medieval theme for what? Like, I don't mind. Whatever you want to do. Bluma, feel free to run a poll if you would like. Let's see. We're all going over to the village church. What did everyone have for dinner or the last meal that you had, depending on your time zone? Out of curiosity. Also, I discovered watching something that pews were not actually regularly used in churches until like the 15th. Like the 1500s. So this is apparently not the most accurate, having the pews and stuff. But I'm not changing it at this point. Just know that I found new information. And we did our best. I wish there was like an introduce to. Yeah, she looks fine in gameplay. She looks fine. Like, she looks normal. Watcher Worship Day, yes. You had 2 apple turnovers and a chai latte. Healthy dinner. It sounds like an amazing dinner. You had Dalek bread. Ooh, yummy. I had mashed potatoes. Nothing else. Just mashed potatoes for dinner. I'm not doing the cozy holiday thing. Go away. And Higglety, I'm sorry if I didn't see you come in. Welcome in, love. It's good to see you. But yes, it is Watcher Worship Day. Let's see. You just got here. No worries. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't... Oh my gosh, there's an enable emotional aura of the baptismal font. Okay. Oh my gosh, you can sit... I didn't know this was functional. You can sit in the confessional. That'll be useful later. Okay. Make sure the parents both have some friendly introductions with Alice. We want to make sure they all know Alice. Everybody knows Alice. Do all the friendly introductions. It's so funny seeing him like tap, tap, tap at a notebook. All right. Let's see. Do like a small talk, ask about her day. Honey, where'd you get that ring? And that ring, I'm gonna have to remove those. They're gonna be so cute together. Look at them. All right. Express some admiration. Let's see. Hand washing laundry, leave it in the past. I completely agree. Thank you all for participating in that poll. Okay. Let's chat about the crop. Say it was a good harvest and we were able to trade for a couple of chicks. There we go. Ooh, we have mischief skill now. Ooh, hey. Here is Lucy Shore. I kind of want Rick to go meet her. Go have a respectful introduction with her, because I was thinking that they might make a cute couple. I know her hair would probably not be like loose like that, but she's still young. It's like, Rick, what the heck are you doing? She looks very confused by you, Rick. Oh, they are not hitting it off. Or are they? Maybe a little, but not perfectly. And, sir, this is not an acceptable outfit. Okay, apparently I missed some outfits with this dude. But you're just gonna have to change. He's got an outfit from the future. It's like, let's not be an obvious time travel, Sir Thomas. Sir Thomas. Oh, hey, they're talking to the pastor. Wait, did Alice leave? I think Alice left. But you know what? Maybe this is where we are now going to go travel to the village square so that we can practice. Hey Fairy, how you doing? Welcome in. All right, let's see. We were gonna go to Village Center. My gosh, Rick, could you please stop cursing? This is why, Rick, this is why I'm trying to set you up with a fisherman's daughter, because you swear like a sailor, sir. He is constantly cussing. Oh my gosh, stop it. Go away. Awkward. That's unnerving. Alright, but we're here. We're gonna have the main come over practicing their archery. On me, take me home. I'll be home. Do, do. All right, Matilde, you are not gonna shoot arrows. You, my lady, are gonna go chat with Alice and get to know your future daughter-in-law better. Take on me. Have some small talk. Ask about her soulmate. Now, I think if we end up with an heir at some point who is a romantic, who gets married, or meets their soulmate and they're already married, we're totally going to make a scandal and something's going to go down. But Adam's not a romantic. He's not a romantic. So I don't see him pursuing his soulmate who's a married woman. He's more practical than that. Let's see. And Alice has not met her soulmate yet, so that'll be interesting as well. You can't hear this music without thinking of magicians. Fair. Let's see. Talk about some herbal recipes. Why not? Good to know the archery mod is still in good working order. Alright, we're talking about herbal recipes and herb plants. Oh, are you... She leaving. Okay. It's fine. All the men are working on their archery practice as required. Rick, maybe you need to jump into a bush real quick and empty the tank, so to speak. Aw, Fairy, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Oh my gosh. How many mods are needed to play like this? If you're just talking mods, I probably have a dozen or so, maybe a little bit more mods installed. And then a bunch of custom content as well. Some of these mods are simpler than others, like skill mods for the harp, for archery. Some are a little more complex, some are more like utility mods, like MC Command Center. Thanks, Bluma. I need to set up a thank the mods command still. It is on my list because our mods definitely deserve a lot of praise. Thank you. I built every lot in this, in our game myself. So we have our little village square. But yeah, it does take a lot of time and it does take a lot of maintenance to keep up with, to play like this. But I find it enjoyable. Let's see. Matilde, why don't you do some foraging while you're here? And if I miss a chat, please just put it back in chat, so that I can see it again if I miss anything. You think you think the archery mod needs an expansion? I guess I never really considered that. But I guess it makes sense. Zeppy, welcome in, love. Thanks for, getting your daily blanket. Yeah, alright. Our men are working on their archery skills. As required by law in this time. Adam, what you doing? Oh, you're still, like, chatting with the other men, practicing archery. You're doing fine. Yes. The sheep are just from Horse Ranch. Like, these ones, I just sized them up one, so that they would be more real sheep size. Oh, Pinky Pun Time. What trains are the funniest? Rolling laughing stock. What do you call shaving a crazy sheep? Sheer madness. What do you call a chicken at the North Pole? Lost. Alright, Adam, you got this. Hit the target. There you go. Hey, you hit it. Good job. Okay. We're almost level 2 archery. When I eat wheat, it gives me a headache. Oddly, it doesn't if the wheat belongs to someone else. It's just migraine. Ha ha ha. What steps do you take if a tiger is running towards you? If you see a tiger is running towards you. Big ones. I stayed up all night wondering where the sun had gone, then it dawned on me. What is as big as an elephant but weighs nothing? It's shadow. Thank you for the puns, Pinky. Alright, Matilde. Oh, hey, Alice is back. She's a little stinky at the moment. I think we'll leave her be. Matilde got stung by a couple bees while foraging. Wait for them. Let's see. Oh, we're so close to level 2, though. I really do want him to get level 2 archery before we go home. Fornication. Let's see. Come on, Adam. One more shot ought to do it. There we go. You didn't hit the target, but you did get everything. All right, let's all go home then. Everard and Adam both got level 2 archery. You am sleepy? Kitty, welcome in. How are you? Alright, speed up. Let's get back to the farm. Let's see. Now, tomorrow in-game, we'll go back to the village center because we'll be celebrating summer solstice in The Sims. All right. But tomorrow is also planting day. All right. All right. There we go. You can eat a serving of that if you'd like. I'm gonna have Matilde come over here and can we do a meal? Not really, not yet. Pie? New. I think we can do a chunky vegetable stew though. Takes a lot of vegetables, this stuff. This is why we need to grow the farm. So we can have lots of veggies. We're gonna do a lot of wheat planting here tomorrow. Maybe you can... give some attention here. Why are you embarrassed? Alright. There's a whole stew here. And you choose to eat the pottage instead. I mean, kudos for not letting things go to waste, I guess. Let's see. Look at everybody's needs. How we doing? Hob could use a wash up. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I think we're ready to send everybody to sleeps. I'm loving all these boosts to your cozies. Remember, if you get a low boost, it only means you were already very cozy. Alright. Alright, everybody go to bed. We at least need like a private room and a bed for Alice and Adam when they get married. So we need to do that before we can actually marry, but we want to get engaged. I know they didn't technically do like real engagements, like the common people didn't really do engagements at this time period. They would just be like, hey, you want to get married? And they'd be like, sure. And as long as it was good with their parents, they could literally just exchange some words in front of some witnesses. Oftentimes it wasn't even in a church. And that was enough. That was enough to be married. And they'd just move in together. Yeah, very simple. And this time it was just to like, I think we're compatible. And then you'd talk to the parents and make sure it was all good all around, do any arrangements you needed to do. But marriage was one of those things that was not a big fancy affair unless you were a noble, or more specifically, even royalty during this time period. You really just needed some witnesses to say, yeah, they're married, and you were good. but that's one of the reasons why it was important for these things to be public. Sometimes it would be literally in the village square they would exchange words, which is one of the reasons I have a wedding arch as part of our village square. So that we can do like a little exchange of words ceremony type thing and not pay like the big event fee of a wedding, like a full wedding. Why are you... Okay, that helped. Hob, come fix the chamber pot. Okay. Ooh, they spoiled. What a waste of vegetables. Alright. Rick, please clean the sheep. Alright. Rick, please clean the sheep. Adam, leave the laundry. Oh my gosh, the well's broken too. Hob, get over here. Be good for something. Let's see. We're gonna buy and plant seeds. We need wheat. Here it is. Real quick, I'm gonna sell these so that we actually have money for planting. Sheepy! Let's see. Let's plant some wheat. Okay. Well, he's working on that. She's working on the laundry. Everard, can you make yourself useful? I'm not really sure how, but do something. I mean, you're still pretty young. I'll just have you climb a tree for the moment. Richard, I'm kind of putting you in charge of the animals. If you'll stop moving long enough. Alright. We need to have some socializations going with the animals. Let's see. Alright, we're doing some socializations. Alright, would you come over and water the plants, please, Adam? Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna have Matilde come over. Let's go ahead and make some gruel for lunch. I don't want to go through our vegetable stores too quickly. I mean, we have a good amount, but it's got to last through the whole summer, so... happy, clean, full, content. Okay. Yeah, Everard, you can like gardening. Venom, welcome in. How are you? Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Alright, we're sitting down for our midday meal of gruel. Could have done pottage, I suppose, but again, trying to stretch our resources a little bit. Okay. Let's see, what do you got? Jokesters. Aw, Everard adores his big brother Richard. That's so cute. Let's see. Nez, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you? Alright, Adam, you planted that. Let's get some, what was it? I think it's green beans. Let's plant some green beans as well. Doing well. Hope tonight's adventures have treated me well. So far, so good. And Micah, thank you so much for redeeming Save the Game. I will do that. Yeah, we're halfway through Monday, which is also our solstice day. Midsummer celebration. I had to choose, some holidays and stuff that were celebrated at this time to fit into the calendar. But also, there was a lot of religious holidays during this time period. I'm talking over 40 church church religious festival days in the medieval calendar. I don't have room for all of them. So, there were a ton, yeah. And it's like, okay, you have this saint and that saint and this saint and that saint and this one and that one. And I kind of merged a couple of them together to make it like one holiday per season, basically. And Zeppy, thank you for redeeming Group Hydrate. Everyone who's watching with me, please take a moment to grab something to drink that is not caffeinated. And take care of yourselves, loves. Why can I plant cottage cheese? That's what I want to know. That's weird. Ah, there's the green bean. Also, you don't realize how many vegetables and stuff we take for granted that our ancestors just did not have until you research when they came to England. For those of us with English heritage, at least. But you take a lot of things for granted. One of the things that Morbid put in, it's like, oh yeah, watermelon. It's like, watermelon didn't come to England until the mid 1500s. So if you're playing in Italy, yes, you would potentially have watermelon because they grew watermelon there. But it didn't go to England until later. Candy, thank you for stopping in and saying hi and redeeming your daily blanket. How are you, love? I'm good. Let's see, I keep losing where the green bean is. Where is that darn green bean? There's a reason English cuisine isn't super popular. But it's not like, but why is it that like Irish cuisine is so much more popular than English cuisine? Like, why is it so different when they honestly would have had very similar things on hand? It's just interesting to me because I have both Irish and English ancestry. Those are my two most dominant ancestries. But it's weird to me. It's like, why did that it's like in a competition of who did it better. I'm sorry, but the Irish win. And most of the time they had even less than the English did because the English were taking all of it. Where is that darn green bean? I can never find it. I need to figure out what is it between so that I can make it easier for myself. There it is. Okay. It's right after the faux meat cube. All right. Trying to get our planting for summer. There it is. Doing pretty good. Snuggled up in a blanket nest. Oh my gosh, I love that for you, Candy. I love a good blanket nest. You may have been able to, get that from the fact that my daily collectible is a blanket. But I love blankets. I absolutely love blankets. I bought 2 blankets just this month because I realized I didn't have any Christmas themed blankets and I needed Christmas themed blankets. But I love a good blanket. Absolutely. There we go. Okay, green beans. They didn't have green beans, but they had so many different beans. You use the EA ones. Yeah, that's kind of, I believe that was my reasoning too, is kind of using the green beans as a substitute for what they called vetches. That's kind of what I'm using the green beans as a stand-in for. Because we don't have a vetches or the other beans because they weren't growing like black beans because black beans are from South America. It was a different kind of bean. I know they had vetches, but I've looked high and low. There is no custom content vetches for me to use. Yeah, they're pea adjacent. So it's like I use like green bean and green pea. And Besides, most of the vegetables that we see in the stores today looked very different 700 years ago. If you ever want to know, honestly, look up some still lifes from centuries past to see what fruits and vegetables used to look like before genetic modification of vegetables came in, and all the, like, watermelons were crazy. Looked a little bit more like giant pomegranates. Let's see, water all the plants. Closest to fava beans, yeah. There, I think that's about all I can do for our summer planting. Lots of wheat and a little bit of green beans, and we'll harvest the barley at the end of this season as well. They actually had something they called a watermelon, but it probably was more like a cucumber. Yeah. Yeah. But it makes it confusing when they're by, like, a similar-esque name, you know what I mean? It's like the American football versus British football, which, by the way, if you're British, I'm sorry, but you guys called it, you guys called soccer football. Like, you called you called soccer first. We picked it up from you guys. And then you were like, oh, it's not cool anymore, and started calling it football. Look it up at some point if you're curious. It's a funny thing. I've talked about it on stream before. But the whole, where does the word soccer come from? Yeah. Americans didn't come up with soccer as a term. The Brits did. And as soon as the Americans started using it, they were like, oh, we don't want to call it that anymore. But it was British slang first. All right. We're getting into the afternoon. I want to make sure all our boys are washed up, so we can get everybody over to the village square, kind of get a bunch of people over, like, practice singing a little bit. Oh, you're hungry. Let's take care of that. Sheep are expensive to take care of. We're gonna have to send the boys on a hunting trip so that they can sell some squirrels and pigeons and stuff to feed the sheep. Let's see. There. Bottle feed our sheepies. And let's see. We'll get going. I'm gonna have the bonfire light in the village square area. That'll be fun. Okay. What is this? Gruel? Okay. Is anybody hungry? You're a little bit. Eat that. I need to check something in build mode real quick. Maybe... teapot, teapot, teapot. Oh, I forgot about the Brazen Homestead cookbook. Let's see. Ah, there it is, the grinding mill. The grinding mill, which we will need to get since we're getting all the wheat and stuff so that we can grind stuff into flour, because I am not going to go through the process of pretending that one of our villagers is a miller and will mill the flour for us for a price. I'm not going to go through that. We'll mill it ourselves. We'll do the work ourselves. You know, we're taking a little bit of artistic liberty with history in this challenge. We want to try and be truthful, which is why I like point out, like, okay, usually they would harvest the wheat, they would take it to a miller, they would, you know, you'd pay a toll for the miller to grind up your flour for you, and then you would bring it home and make it into bread. But I have a little tiny grinding mill mod. It's the same modder who makes my wheat, and that way I can make, that way we can have like Matilde and later Alice make bread in the home. You know, so all right. Grinding mill is 45 simoleons. All right. My goal tonight is to get Alice to be in a committed relationship with Adam. Anybody else need fed before we head out to the village square, or are we good? Richard should go to the bathroom. And then I think we'll be good to go on that front. Let's go see what we can do. We want to make sure Alice is there. So we'll make sure all the young people, well, maybe we'll make this simpler by making it, but I want, okay, we'll have Matilde and Hob there just so that they can get the holiday stuff, but other than that, we'll just like invite some young people and hope more young people show up. All right. Because I don't want like a huge group, you know what I mean? I'll probably like disband the group when we get there. All right. Oh, we don't have a wood. All right, hold on. Let's grab some wood here. Mathilde, now is not the time for archery practice. Okay. Disband group, but then we're gonna make a group. There. Let's see. I want them to dance together around the bonfire. That is what I want to see. Alice, come dance. Okay, we're gonna pretend this is like Knight's Tale and... Where are you going? She needs some convincing. She seems a little shy. And I know it's probably gonna look out of place, but I want him to do a fire dance. There are no medieval dancing mods, unfortunately. Ooh, we're on fire. Just a little bit. Girl, grilled pineapple would not be here. I mean, it's just grilled fruit, but still. It's fine. We're gonna leave it. Ooh. Don't die of heat stroke here. All right. What if we have them, like, sneak out here behind the, you know, behind the barn? Just sneak a kiss. You know, scandalous. Oh, geez, our mother. Mathilde, go away. You are, no. Go. Mathilde, please. Please, mother. Go sit by the fire. Go sit by the fire. Go add a log to the fire. Mother, please. We are trying to set up a romantic moment with Alice. You know, compliment her appearance. I think we're at the phase where we can say, confess attraction. She just finishing up her fruit. All right. Hold her hands. Oh my gosh, she adores him. She still has a crush. She also adores him. Alice just wants the best for Adam and thinks he's so wonderful. Oh my gosh, she has such... I feel a little bad because Adam doesn't have a sentiment like that for her. Like, I imagine he does. Like, he is attracted to her, but he doesn't have a sentiment yet with her. But she's got all these sentiments with him about how she thinks he's, you know, amazing. And all right, but anyway, first kiss. We are not gonna mess around yet. She is a respectable lady. She deserves better. All right. Let's see. They're so cute together, though. Like, look at these two. Oh my gosh. What? You leaving her to go get water now? Oh wow, look at Everard go. Master, Lord of the Flame. Alright. We could go do another suave kiss. It's a little improper for the time period, but they're being sneaky about it. They're being sneaky about it. It's not like it's full on PDA. Trying to get it to be like... Oh, hey, ask to be romantic partner. Perfect. I wanted to get them to like a committed relationship status. So we're good. There we go. Eh. There we go. So they are romantic partners. Oh, Hob is unflirty. Yeah, you can be unflirty. I don't mind that. Oh geez, when it like forced the camera to pan over to Hob, it's like I forgot about the